Hello everybody, welcome to Fruitful Trees. Here I am at Tropical Acres Farms for a special meeting with the Fruitful Five. And if you can see back there, there's Bobby, there's Alex, there's Julie and Laura, and there's Tom from Avocado Farm, Sleepy Lizard Avocado Farm. And we're going to be tasting some mangoes today and having a great time. So I'm excited. This is what it's all about. This is one of the great blessings of doing what I do and getting to meet people like this and being friends with people like this. Besides being on this amazing farm, they have so many great trees and everything else, but the knowledge that's behind me, to get it all in one place, it was Julie and Laura's idea to do the Fruitful Five and to make these types of videos, so we hope you like them. We're going to taste some mangoes today. We're going to have a great time today. Put your comments, questions below, and here we go. Viewing pleasure. We have... I'll let them all introduce themselves. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I'm Tom from Sleepy Lizard YouTube.
I'm Alex, Tropical Acres Farms in West Palm Beach.
Julie and Lara from Lara Farms in the Redlands. Go to larafarmsmiami.com if you want to buy trees.
I'm Bobby Biswas from my own farm. I have nothing else.
Lots ahead.
He's like the Anthony Bourdain of tropical fruit. That's what he is.
No website, nothing.
And you're your own best customer.
I'm my own customer.
Yeah, just like Paul.
Yes. All right. Well, we're going to taste some mangoes here today. Julian and Laura put this together, the Fruitful Five, and he wants us to get together to share our knowledge and our taste experiences with all of you out there. And Alex was so generous to open up Tropical Acres Farms for us today to do that. And we're going to be tasting several different mangoes. We're going to be looking at some Maui's and also some avocados that Julian brought up.
Well, what I really want to do is try late season mangoes. This is the end of the season for mangoes. And I think late season mangoes are really important because once, a lot of these cultivars that everybody's familiar with, like, Carry and Blend and so on and so on, once they're all over, you're left with some really good alternate varieties that come later on in the year and late July and August and well into September as well. So it's very important, I think, to feature these late season varieties.
So Julian, when you say late season, like how late? What month?
Well, what I just said, July, August, and sometimes into September.
So we could harvest mangoes all the way into the month of September.
Yes,
what about October? Is that too far in?
Maybe kit.
Maybe kits? You can have some straggler kits.
And Neelam.
Yeah.
Neelam and M4.
What about the Ford? You guys know anything about the Ford variety?
Yes.
What about it?
I don't like it.
I have a Ford tree, and I don't even start picking those till September.
Well, and that's what makes it valuable.
Yeah.
It's a late season.
It
variety.
extends my season, yeah. But yeah, it's there's nothing special
and it's a
about
conversational piece because it's a big mango.
it. 5 pounds.
We had one that grew through the pot that we never planted.
I've seen it. Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen it over there. Yeah,
So one of my questions is, if a mango is later than other mangoes, but you don't like it, is it worth having anyway, even though it's late?
Yes, yes, it is. I think it's because anything that's late, because beggars can't be choosers. You got to be able to, if you want mango, you got to have whatever's there. And at a certain time of the year, in September, there's almost no mangoes left unless you have a kit or you have, kit is not exactly eating an orange sherbet. It's not as good as an orange sherbet, for example, but it's better than nothing. If you love mango, you want to eat mangoes in September, you got to have a Neelam, you got to have a kit, you got to have an M4.
Oh, M4s are late too?
Well, yeah.
Well, the thing is, taste is subjective, and I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say, plant what you like, and hopefully it'll extend the season. But if you don't like it, why have it, even if it goes later? But taste is subjective, because some people might like a kit and an M4, and some people might not like it.
Yeah, but
so,
Paul, we shouldn't be disagreeing on video here. We shouldn't air our dirty laundry. No, I'm only kidding.
No, but beggars can't be choosers. So at the end of the mango season, you're left with nothing unless you have a kit in the ground.
Well, the other thing I find about the later varieties,
and kit's not my favorite.
Yeah, but except for the kit, because there is a lot of people who grow kit. But a lot of the other late varieties, at least down by us, the farmers don't want to grow them because you got to pay to have them on the tree. You got to pay to spray them. You run the risk. We have a tropical storm passing through right now. You run the risk of losing your crop, and so you're not going to see like Lancetilla, Ford. You're not going to see those in the market either. And so it's a nice variety to grow because you get something a little different and a little later in your backyard.
Right, but for those who don't live in South Florida, you know, they are pretty much at the mercy of the growers.
Mm-hmm.
So if the growers are only producing kit mangoes, that's all they're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
And until we get, what is it, Honeykiss? Honeykiss is a late one too.
Yeah, we got a honey kiss here. We still have quite a few of these guys left. This actually came out of my backyard. That's why it's up.
And you still got an advantage even in your backyard.
Can I see that?
Yeah,
It's kind of
Honeykiss.
typical size. They get
Honeykiss
the-
is a pretty popular. It's an up and coming.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it.
Where's the triple sec with the blood?
It's in the
Throw it
crate.
down.
We'll take it out. Oh no, it's on the table.
So
I'll take that.
just for the record, Alex.
No, we're gonna cut it open, Bob.
Now I got to share my mango.
Yeah,
Just for the record,
you get to keep the Super Alfonso.
name as many late season mangoes as you can.
Okay, late season. Obviously, this is subjective because what one person considers late, another person might consider mid-season. But off the top of my head, well, right in front of me, I've got Honeykiss. We got old school stuff like Kent, Kit, Palmer.
Well, Kent I kind of consider mid season.
Yeah, so this is where it becomes
gets
kind of a
subjective,
debate.
yeah.
Kent can make it into sometimes early September, at least later August. To me, a late season mango is a mango that consistently can make it into the month of August. And not all the mid-season mangoes can. In reality, there are earlier mid-season mangoes and later mid-season mangoes. But if a mango is on a consistent basis getting into August every year with at least more than one or two mangoes,
Super late.
then it's a late season mango to me. So old school stuff like Kent, Kit, Palmer, Newton varieties like Honeykiss, Cotton Candy, Orange Essence, Little Gem, certainly late. From India, we got Neelam and Ambika. Those are both very much late season mangoes for us. What else? The M4 is a very late mango. That's a newer one that has performed really well for us. And what else? I'm just racking my brain for.
Do you
what's
think
left
that
of the
it's
trees.
cyclical? Do you think some years they come in earlier, some years they come in later?
Sure, that all comes down to when they decide to flower. But where they occur, in terms of which part of the season, it's usually relatively consistent.
Is sweet tart at all late? The side of my tree's loaded.
Yeah, history is loaded.
Yeah, I still have sweet tarts on the trees. I'd classify it as a mid-season mango because they usually start in June. So they have a very long season. But I think it's more appropriate to describe it as a mid-season mango. But some people might disagree, and that's why this is a subjective.
So does it matter when it starts, or does it matter how long it stays on a tree to be considered a late
Yeah,
season?
it probably should matter as far as where it starts. But most mangoes that start when sweet tart starts don't have anything left in August. So, it's certainly debatable.
And what about Duncan? Because I know it's...
Yeah, we still have a few Duncan fruit on the trees, but I'd call it a mid-season mango. We have Duncans as early as May sometimes. So, yes, we...
Oh, you forgot one.
Oh, I forgot plenty.
Golden Nugget.
Yeah, I have Golden Nuggets still.
That's
yeah.
a good mango.
And it's a late mango, yeah.
It tastes kind of like a kit to me, but it's very firm.
I think it's very firm and
dense.
similar to Kent. I think it was probably a Kent seedling. In fact, one of our customers is from the Mitchell family. Who
I was going to ask you if you knew the
one
origin.
He's a customer of ours. Not it was his father or grandfather. I think his grandfather, Ed
Right.
Mitchell, that was the one that patented it. It was patented in the late 80s.
Oh, that's a patented
It's a
variety?
patented mango.
What are we talking about, Ken?
No, Gold
No,
Nugget.
Golden
Gold
Nugget.
Nugget.
Now that was a seedling. I read in on a mango book published by Richard Campbell that it's a seedling that grew in a pigsty
No.
in his farm in Mitchell Grove in Piri.
Well, he might have planted one there, but it actually started at, this is from the Mitchell family, family member that told me. It was actually a seedling that was growing at a housing project, probably in Brine or Pinecrest or something like that, back in the 70s or 80s. And it was growing near where, like, the laundry area was of the place, I suppose. And
It checks all the soapy water or something.
I don't know. But, that's where it was growing. That's what I was told. It was growing at that particular housing complex, like an apartment complex or something like that, as a seedling. And they didn't know what it was, but it was almost certainly a Kent seedling based off of the physiological traits of the fruit. So, anyway, we're digressing here. We should probably eat some mangoes.
Every mango has a backstory, right?
Yeah.
Every mango has
Like a superhero.
Like a superhero.
Yeah.
All right, let's cut open this mango.
X-Men Origins.
X-Men Oranges.
And when I eat the mangoes, you know,
All right, this looks pretty good.
Make all the nuggets.
No jelly
This came
seed.
out of my backyard this morning. This is a honey kiss. I have one honey kiss tree in my backyard. And we have quite a few of them here in
Which
West
one is
Palm
that?
Beach. This is honey kiss. And
Now,
this
does
one-
Honey Kiss have another name? Because I think it's
No.
Raw Honey has another name.
Yeah, well, raw honey is actually Shwahinta from Burma. This is Honey Kiss from Gary Zill's breeding program. I forgot what number it was, but it is a kit seedling that almost certainly hybridized with the Gary mango. That's
Let's get each person's reaction.
yeah, okay.
I don't
Oh,
have
we
the
got-
dairy
thank
smell on this.
Oh man.
All right, what do you think, Bobby?
Doesn't taste like Gary, but has a
Very
Eat
hint
the
citrus.
skin. If
Very
you eat the skin,
citrusy.
it does. If you eat the skin, it has a citrus.
You know, just like Gary, it has zero toxicity on the skin. It doesn't
there's
pucker
no
up your-
bitterness or nothing.
Yeah,
Or astringency.
near the skin, it does have a little citrus taste. Yeah. Good
Now-
farm mango. It's not like a jelly.
You're right.
No, it didn't have any internal breakdown.
Take a bite out of the skin.
Like an actual bite of the skin?
Yeah.
Yeah, chew the skin and then spit
Really
it out.
taste the citrus flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up
I
some
got
of
it when I
that,
scraped it. Yeah.
Navel orange. This is
good.
what it
Mhm.
tastes like.
It's
Navel
good.
orange.
You hit it on the head, man.
Mhm.
Navel orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's a very specific kind of citrus flavor, and when we try some of these other ones
Oh,
later, you'll
mhm.
taste.
I like it.
Not a grapefruit. No.
You know, I have a tree in the ground, but I've never tasted the fruit
Why not?
because it hasn't fruited yet.
Oh, totally.
Probably like a year or two.
It's a baby.
Yeah, it's okay.
Almost has a hint of grapefruitish kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a navel
Yeah.
orange, like you said,
Mhm.
navel orange grapefruit. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
John, come here and eat this. This is John. He works with us here at the farm. Take a bite of that and tell us what you think. What do you taste in that?
Delicious mango. Definitely,
Delicious.
yeah, definitely citrus tones. Good texture, flesh. Not too firm, pretty soft. Really good flavor on the skin. It's got a pretty delicate skin, but still kind of firm, so it's kind of good skin to eat.
Yeah. It's not too thick and hard to eat.
Yeah, it's very low toxicity.
Yeah.
So,
A lot
Tom,
of
what do you
mangoes will
think it tastes, Tom?
Yeah.
I like it. I like the taste. I get a nice glass, like a classic mango
Yes,
flavor in the
so-
first,
Uh-huh.
and then the citrus follows.
So
It's
to
nice.
me, Honey Kiss still would, even though it has that little bit of that Gary flavor in it, I still consider Honey Kiss to be a classically flavored mango.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Let's have a Gary now to go side by side.
Well, I think the Honey Kiss, it's a great tree. It's not a big tree. And to me, it's one of the best tasting late season mangoes out there. Or the better season ones. Not the best, the better season ones. There are some that are questionable of its flavor. But when we look at Alex Honey Kiss, when we say a late season, are there some that are late season and some that are just late?
yeah, because
just
I
late
mean,
season?
like, so Honey Kiss is not as late as M4. M4 will hang later, and Kit will hang later too. So Honey Kiss's season more mimics that of Kit, even though it is a Kit seedling. And before we cut open the Gary, I have another one that's a Kit seedling that I would like to cut open. This is Zill 3-12, so this was one of Gary's hybrids that didn't get a name. This is a hybrid, according to Gary,
Mango.
it's a hybrid of the Kit and the East Indian mango. Ooh, yeah, interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's a little stronger
So-
flavor.
So what did you say, Kit?
Kit and East
East
Indian.
Indian.
Yeah, usually this is a pretty firm fleshed
Kit
mango.
lacks that
Every-
strong flavor. So
See, that's got kind of like an orange colored flesh.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That like a kid.
And it's shaped like a Kit, but it's like a mini Kit.
Yeah.
Mini Kit.
What's that one called?
Zill 3-12. It's one of Gary's hybrids that did not receive a name. But according to him,
Could be because of the fiber. I see a little bit fiber.
it has a little bit of fiber, but it's not terrible.
because of the
You'll
East
see.
Indian factor.
Yeah. All right.
No, I like fiber actually.
All right. Let's see how this guy's tastes.
Tastes just like a Jakarta.
Yeah, it does taste like Jakarta today.
Yeah, Jakarta.
And Jakarta is a hybrid between Bombay and Kent.
Oh, that's nice.
So this is right up there with Jakarta.
Mm-hmm.
Very different than the one we just tried too.
Yeah.
This is good. Ooh, that's nice.
Wow.
Little less citrusy.
It's like a small
Mhm.
No,
Jakarta.
it's a totally different kind of
It's
flavor.
like a peach.
Very different.
Yeah, not no citrusy at all.
Yeah, it's like a peach, like an East Indian flavor.
Here, you guys.
I like the honey kiss better.
Everyone gets. You like the honey kiss better?
And this
right?
one's a little more fiber, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
little
This one
bit
is
of
fiber,
fiber.
yeah.
this to me has no fiber.
No, this one does.
Thank
You know, I mean, compared to East Indian.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fiberless.
Very thin seed. It's like super thin. It's like paper thin.
It's like a fiberless East Indian.
Oh, can you hand me a napkin?
Alex, I find myself using two words that I don't know are like the right words, but sometimes I'll describe I'll describe a flavor as like having a little bit of like a chalkiness or a powderiness to it, but I mean that in a good way. Like there's almost like a dryness.
I like
to
the
it.
chalkiness.
So do I. But is there a word you guys use
No,
to
you hit it.
chalky?
You say chalk.
Yeah.
Chalky,
But-
but not all the way chalky.
No, it's
Like
just a little. There's just a little texture thing.
Yeah, I
A
love
little.
that chalk.
Yeah, I do too. I love when they got that, and this has a little bit of that in it.
I guess a tiny bit.
After
I don't
the-
think I have too much in
aftertaste.
this
Sprayed
variety.
a little
I'm
extra
getting a
calcium.
little bit of it out, just a little bit.
Okay. Well, all right. So let's move on to the Gary.
Gary and
Gary
triple
is the one of the parents of a lot of Gary Zoll's
Wait, hold on.
hybrids.
Those are all
Hold on.
Garys.
Before we-
Hybrid between an old Florida variety and, well, Gary's an old Florida variety too at this point, but this is a hybrid between the Edward and the Gary. So the Edward, of course, there's tons of Edward trees here on this farm. The Sturrocks named the Edward after the man that bred it. So, and then this is the Gary, the other presumed parent. Now, this is kind of late for this variety.
What mango is that?
Triple sec or Seacrest.
It's really good, but it's a little overripe, but it's still really good.
I think it's fine. Very
That's
citrusy.
great.
That's not a late season mango though, right?
No, it just happened to be on the tree still.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, the skin is a little bit bitter. It's a little unpleasant
Yeah,
around the
well,
skin,
Oh wow!
but it's very citrusy.
This is a good one, but it's not late season, so everyone knows.
This one kind of has
Oh,
a bell
I
curry
give him
kind
half
of
of
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
a little bit like a bell curry.
I have seacrest, and I've eaten it before, and I do have good memories of it. It's hard to remember how everything
Kind of a
tastes.
custardy.
John,
texture
come
to
here
it.
and try this.
Different texture.
I don't think that was a good representative of it. I've had
Nice.
much better ones.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I think that one's pretty good. I've had better ones.
All right, I'm
of
ready for
Seacrest,
the Gary
but I think
now.
that's pretty good. All right, everyone take a sip of water after you eat that
Okay.
and try the next one.
Yeah, I've had
So that we cleanse our
triple
palate.
sec's a nice one.
All right.
Just
Now we'll
wait,
do the
keep
Gary.
in mind, Alex, Seacrest, which we just had, is also called triple sec. It's the same name,
Yeah.
same common name.
This
So
one's pretty
you
great.
might hear it
Yeah.
by two different names.
Okay.
Continue.
All right. This is Gary mango from the Redlands. Well, not originally from the Redland, but from this one was grown at Julian's farm.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
And let me tell you, anybody who tries this just gets blown away.
I went home with a tree.
That's what usually happens.
I tasted it, and I got now a 6-foot tree in my yard from you, Julie. Which the leaves smell like oranges.
There's a little jelly in it.
Yeah, because it fell down.
We better cut another one.
All right, so this is a Gary mango
Gary.
from
It's
Julian's
overripe.
farm.
Yeah,
in
I would
Redlands.
get a new one.
I had it at the Mango Fest, and
It's overripe.
Yeah.
Get
it
up.
wasn't the best
It's-
one.
Get one
Let's see.
that's pretty hard like this one.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to cut another one open because this one is a little on the
Little jelly.
overripe side.
Yeah. Now, I know it tastes
This
amazing,
one's a little.
but this one was
Mm.
not
That's the
amazing.
jelly too.
Well, this
So
is the
far,
bruised side. You can see
I think
this
the
is
best
the
one we
unbruised
tasted
side.
today was Honey Kiss.
I like the one after it.
All right. Well, we'll cut this.
Yeah, just cut the good side.
What did we have after the honey kiss?
Seacrest.
The baby kid.
All right. This is
The
another.
baby, that baby kit makes one. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't
This
have
is
that.
another,
yeah.
Orange.
another
Yeah.
Gary from the Redland.
It was the mix. Whatever we had second
Oh, yeah.
is what I like the best.
You got to take.
Although I've
that
been
jelly.
watching the Olympics, I'd be a terrible judge because I'd be giving everybody 10s.
Yeah, this one was much better.
I
this
love
one's
every
not
mango
as
I
overripe as the other one is.
Yeah, I know.
Zero
Yeah, actually, like
toxicity on the
pickle.
skin.
I love Pickering.
Ah.
I love Tommy.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Because it's named after you.
hmm
Oh man.
It's named after
To
my
me, it's
favorite
the best
rock
part
apple.
is next to the skin. Like right next to the skin is the best part.
Oh, on the Gary?
On
yeah.
every mango.
On every mango, yeah.
For me,
yeah.
this is my favorite mango.
I'm not impressed.
No?
not impressed with the Gary.
Mm. I love it, Julian. Thank you for bringing it.
I think it's very good.
Gary.
Now, is Gary normally
Yeah,
a late season mango, Alex?
It's more. I classify it as a mid-season mango, but it's not unusual to have a few left getting into August. So
This is your Gary?
Mid season, okay.
I think it's more of a mid-season one.
What, Gary?
Yeah.
You know, I had a whole bunch of kits start like second week of July this year.
Now, when you hear people rate mangoes and tasting, taste is really subjective. And then besides that, I mean, all kidding aside, Tom loves, like he said, every mango, and I'm like a mango snob, and I'm really picky. So
You're not impressed with Gary?
not this one that we had. So you gotta be.
You gotta have a good. You probably got a jelly slice.
Whatever, you know. It's I
This
know
one's
it's
more
great,
coconut
but
flavored.
you gotta consider
Yeah, you
that
get
when you're
coconut.
watching these
Even
videos.
this is all right.
Alex, which one is this?
This is another Gary. This one was a dropped Gary that I found today.
So this one was grown here.
Yeah.
The others we had were grown down south.
There's probably some less ripe ones in here that I can cut.
Again,
The more ripe they are, the more coconut flavor it
I'm
gets.
still not impressed.
I'm offended.
Well,
I'm offended by that.
Bobby, what do you think?
I think it's a great mango, but these are a little overripe. So
Okay.
you have to try the proper ripening one.
Mm.
And I've had mangoes from places and done taste tests, and they were really bad. And then I tasted them again somewhere
This
else
one's
or
a
a
lot
different
less,
time, and they were pretty
We're getting
amazing.
it.
All right. This one.
Got another Gary?
We're gonna keep eating Gary mangoes here.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I'll eat Garys all day long.
I don't think none of the Garys were perfectly. This looks better.
That one looks ideal.
Yeah, this looks ideal here.
All right, get ready, Paul.
All right, let's see. Here we go. This is supposed to be the better one. What do you think, Julian?
I think the best one so far was the second Gary that we ate.
This one's really good.
I think this was worse than all.
Worse?
Worse than all.
You're busting our balls, man.
Not impressed.
He's a
You guys
contrarian.
like Gary?
You're the contrarian. There you
If
go.
you notice, he got more
John,
slices
come
than
here.
all of us because we kept giving him new slices. That was his trick. That was his ploy.
Alex,
let's
what do
see
you
John's
think? Did you
opinion.
think that one?
I think this was the second best one. The best one was the second one that we ate.
Give Paul the Lalijua. It's a different species of mangoes.
I'm not impressed. I mean, it's
It's not
You
okay.
tried it?
bad.
Open that crap.
Wow, Paul says it's okay.
So
Paul
Paul might like that
hates
one.
it.
Paul might like
So,
that.
Alex,
It's a
can you
different
tell me
species.
about that? What are you cutting there? What's
Okay,
that?
this is Mangifera Lalijiwa. And
Oh,
this is not a
Mangifera
mango.
Lalijiwa.
It is
Oh,
a,
of course. Can you
I
spell
know,
that?
yeah.
This is
How do you
a.
spell that?
That's from my tree.
So
looks
this
like
is
it's,
grown by you, Bobby.
That's grown by me, yeah.
And this is a different species.
Different species
Yeah,
of
this
mango.
is it's
Magnifico
not. It's
Lalijiwa.
in the Mangifera family,
Banana
so
for
it's
banana
like
It's
the
gonna-
other
it's-
mango.
It's gonna release some gas.
It has a lot of fiber.
It's got fiber for sure. You can
It's-
hear it as I'm sawing through it here.
You probably need a chainsaw.
We grow this here at the farm as well.
Is there like a common name for it? Or does it
Yeah,
just
over
fall
there
under
they
mango?
call it. Well, a lot of times it's just called Lalijiwa, but over there in
Not my
Indonesia,
favorite mango, but it's
sometimes
okay.
they call it madu, mango madu.
Okay.
Um,
This fish is cool.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
it's-
give you another one here. I'll take a small piece here.
It's not the best mango, I know. It's not even a mango, so don't even expect.
It's to me got a very much a vegetable flavor. It tastes like parsnips or something like that.
Oh my God, that's way different. It is.
Yeah,
It's like a turnip.
yeah.
Whoa.
If you're into that kind of thing,
Unnatural.
like a turnip that got like soaked in honey or something, you know.
Paul, what do you think?
Crap.
It's not a mango.
Whatever. It's terrible.
All right.
I have to say
Not
that.
one of my
I have to
favorites,
say,
but-
Alex, for 2 years, has been telling me his favorite mango is Sweet Tart, and I didn't pick them right the last 2 years. This year, I'm picking them right, and I love it. So, yes. So, but I don't think I'm going to change my opinion about this one.
John, do you
Try
have a
that.
sweet tart?
Is that this mango?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Dude, I
Lalijiwa.
swear to God, I tasted ketchup.
Ketchup.
I got a ketchup taste off of that. I got ketchup.
What do you think, John?
What do you think?
Not the greatest. But it's something
He's
worth
being
trying.
so kind and diplomatic.
It's a different species of mango. So.
Yeah, it's a
If you
species
love
called
mangoes, you
don't
gotta
get
try
it.
them all, man. In that respect.
No, but Bobby, I think you did a good job setting the expectation. You know what I mean? That it's different.
No, I already know it's not.
Yeah, and don't compare it to a mango
No.
per se. Yeah.
No, it's a collector's item.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's go in the more classical direction here.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go with Jacqueline.
I had that.
Jacqueline is a variety
Classic.
from Lake Worth.
Still had
Okay.
exactly.
This is a very ugly looking Jacqueline. Normally it's a more round shape. This one came out all bumpy looking. Hopefully it ripened it.
What about the coloration? Is
It
that
actually
normal?
turns red when it's sun exposed. This here in my hand is the Jacqueline mango. It was named by Jack Faircloth after his daughter. Jack Faircloth was one of the mayors of West Palm Beach at one point in time back in the 50s. Him and Lawrence Zill found out about this mango growing in somebody's yard in Lake Worth, okay? And this man was not too excited about the prospect of letting this variety out into the wild, so he didn't really want to part with the budget. So while one of them distracted this man, the other one sniffed a piece of budwood, and the rest is history.
You're kidding.
That's the story.
Wow.
Okay.
There you go, the official story.
All right, this looks pretty nice. This is Jacqueline that we're cutting here.
But sometimes they have a more number of male flowers than.
Yes, that's true. Some varieties
Some
make
do.
a lot, like a disproportionate amount of male flowers, including the Gary that we just tried.
They usually
Is this
happen
late
on the
season
first
mango?
flower.
Yeah. This is not a late season mango. This is actually kind of an early season mango that made some late fruit. So, but whatever.
Yeah. Right. Cool.
All right. See how this late Jacqueline turned out.
Oh, I love it.
That's a nice classically flavored mango.
It's a little on the mild.
Right where you.
It's good, but it's a little on the mild side.
Mm-hmm. Juicy.
I love it.
It's not as rich as Gary.
Nope. You're right.
I've had too many mangoes this year because I'm not impressed.
What was your favorite, Paul?
Paul doesn't like any of them.
This
See the paper
this
towel?
season.
This season,
Yeah. I don't know.
No? Here you go. This is for Tom. Tom loves classically
This season
flavored
I do.
mango.
I do. Thank you, Alex. Yes. Thank you.
Cac and white Piri,
White what?
white Piri, and
White
sunrise.
Piri. Open a white Piri. Paul might like that.
Sunrise.
Oh,
Sunrise is a great
the
mango.
white Piri also was my 2024 eye opener cultivar for me this year. That was
Alex,
All right, let's try something else. Let's go in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
How about we try Orange Sherbet? Anybody
Let's-
excited to try Orange Sherbet?
I am.
Orange Sherbet.
I just tried it today for the first time earlier.
Oh, wow. Well, then you get to try it all over again.
I'm very happy.
I got a
about
few. In my
Take
fridge.
a sip of water and wash the
Yeah, take-
chocolate flavor out of your mouth.
that. Mm-mm.
Jacqueline.
Yeah, I didn't like the
Wash
Jacqueline
over
at all. Wasn't my favorite.
Well, you know,
I liked
it
it.
was good back in the 90s.
Tom, what would you give that from a 1 to a 10?
The Jacqueline,
Yeah,
7.
You're asking the wrong person.
7.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Considered your
We're going to cut
favorite?
open 2 Orange
That's
Sherbets
up there,
here.
yeah.
This one is a little more ripe
Yeah.
than the other one. So. This is Orange Sherbet.
Oh, yeah,
this
this
is
is
like
way
a
overripe.
riper one. It might be
Yeah.
overripe.
Overripe.
It tastes like medicine at this stage.
Yeah, it's too overripe.
Like orange medicine.
Even the
Like
Gary-
orange
Gary-
NyQuil.
Yeah.
Orange NyQuil.
Let's cut open the less ripe one.
Orange Sherbet is nice, and it's,
Mm-hmm.
I would say this year from videoing that, from my experience of talking to people this year, it's probably most people's favorite one this year from the people I've interviewed.
Wow.
I can tell you one thing. There are 4 top mangoes in my opinion. The Orange Sherbet, the Lemon Zest, Fruit Cocktail, Super Alfonso. All these 4 should be picked a little on the underripe side. Because as they get older, they lose the aroma.
Oh, yeah?
This one's better.
A little bit better, but it's still overripe.
I don't think that's overripe. I think it's delicious.
I got
Alex, what would
I
you
got
give the
overripe.
Orange Sherbet from 1 to a 10?
I would give it a 9. I don't know if I give 10s. But actually, usually when I rate mangoes, I rate them on a 1 through 5 scale. with half-point graduation.
I prefer lemon meringue over orange sherbet.
I don't.
Let me see. Let me think about that.
What about lemon zest?
Over both of them.
Lemon zest is one of the best mangoes
Lemon
I
zest
ever
is a
tasted.
seedling of lemon.
Lemon
right?
zest is the best.
I don't know. This
Yeah.
is pretty good orange
It's
sherbet here.
delicious. And I get a little of that chalkiness I was talking about.
Yeah,
earlier.
there's a little
The
bit of that.
chalkiness is good.
I love it.
It has
John,
a-
come here and try this piece.
But somehow I'm not picking up a lot of aroma.
John eats orange sherbets all the time.
You're right.
He eats
Yeah.
orange sherbets for a living, actually.
Oh yeah.
I do. That's a good orange sherbet.
That's a good one.
What would you give that from 1 to 10?
Probably 12.
No.
Whoa.
When's the last
7
time
and
you
a
had a
half.
Gary?
Wow.
Out of all the orange sherbets I've ever eaten, 7.5 to 8 for sure.
Okay, so you're ranking that
Against
against other orange
yeah,
sherbets.
against other orange
But you have
sherbet
to
too.
rank it against.
That's a mango expert. When you ask him to rank a mango,
Oh, what's
and he
his?
ranks it against other mangoes of the same cultivar. Wow.
Ask him like what's the number 9 for him? What mango would be 9?
So rank the orange sherbet against other mangoes and tell us what a 9 would be.
And don't say chocolate.
He already dissed the Jacqueline. He already you know.
Yes, it deserves respect.
Yeah,
It's not
thank
on
you.
top.
Yeah.
Orange sherbet out of other mangoes, I'd put like 8.5, 9 for sure. It's a top quality mango.
Okay.
Out of all mangoes. Yeah, for
So,
sure. It's a good mango.
An orange sherbet would be a 9 for him.
Oh, so it was just this orange sherbet that he didn't
And
like.
this, amongst orange sherbets, this was on the
When's
better
the last
side.
time you had a Gary?
Last time I had a Garrett, a few minutes ago.
10 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
he ate several of these.
All right. We're cutting open another variety here. We're going in a different direction again.
It's a south.
This here is, this is a Thai mango. This is Maha Shinak.
Yum.
Okay.
I don't like that.
I
I don't.
You don't like
I don't even
Mahashino?
have the tree. No, I don't even have a tree. I don't like it. I mean, I'll try this one and see, but I haven't liked that.
Oh,
All right,
Mahashinook
But
is
this one is a good one.
It's a good one, huh?
This one is a
from
good one.
Archery
Very
over
refreshing.
here.
Not all Mahashanooks are good. This one is a good Mahashanook.
Mm-hmm.
has like a passion fruit flavor.
Love it. I get like a honey sweetness off of them. I like the texture. It's nice and soft.
Yeah.
It's been this year, at least down south, it was a great year for us for Mahachinook. How was it up here, Al?
Oh yeah, we had tons of them.
Yeah, we had tons.
We only have 2 trees though, so.
Okay, yeah, we did good with Mahachinook and also a very clean mango. Looks pretty, you know.
Hey, Paul, between the Maha Chinook and Gary, which one?
I never liked Mao Chinook. I know a lot of people like it. I just one I never liked. Gary probably better than that.
Okay. I don't rate Maha that highly, but it's perfectly
But
fine.
this one was good actually.
All right,
I like it.
let's try something different now. Let's try this Ambrosia.
Never heard of it.
Probably not that
With a
good.
name like that, it better be good.
Well,
Well,
hopefully this is a good
I
example.
don't like the word ambrosia.
I don't like
Why?
that either.
The ambrosia beetle. He's not good for our
Sounds like,
avocado
sounds like
trees.
amnesia.
All right. Hopefully this is a
Ambrosia
good
is a
specimen.
dessert. Ambrosia salad.
Oh,
Yeah.
the one with the
Isn't it a flower?
with the sweet
Oh,
and
perfume?
candies and stuff like with the cream and
Yeah, with
the
the
marshmallows.
Yeah,
I actually like it.
Don't you want to test it first?
I wanted to make sure it wasn't overripe. But
That's cool.
definitely not.
You're a good host, Alex. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it needs to be at least a little representative of what it should eat.
No, and I think for people that are unfamiliar with mangoes, it's important to say, like we were just talking about. Is it John? What's your name? Yeah, we're talking about John ranking orange sherbet against other orange sherbets. Because sometimes, even off the same tree, you're going to have some mangoes that taste a little better than others, right, Paul?
This
Like my
really
Valencia
good.
Pride tree this year.
I
I got some that were a little on the bland side. I got some that were just delightful.
Wow.
What do you call
John,
it?
get in
I
here.
want to
What do you
buy
call
one
this
of
one
these
again?
trees,
Ambrosia.
Alex.
Give me a
Alex,
try
you
that
got
one.
trees of this ambrosia? I want a tree.
Okay.
I love the texture.
How
too.
do you describe that? It's very hard to describe that. So this mango is from Gary Zill's breeding program. Okay, this was one of those other ones that didn't get grafted much. I don't even remember what the planting number was, but I do remember this about it. It was a kit seedling, and it was a hybrid between the kit and the East Indian.
That's
is
what I was
Gary
gonna say.
was speculating, and I can taste the East Indian in that. It's got that a little bit of
That is
that.
the artificial candy flavor.
Yes, cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
And you know what tastes like that sometimes? Valkyrie. So
Yes.
it's very. This is very similar to that.
Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Bobby, I thought the same exact thing, like a man-made candy almost
Artificial.
flavor to it. Yeah,
Of the mangoes we've tasted today, I rank this one the best one so far.
I'm with you.
But still,
But it tastes
I
like East
tasted much
Indian.
better
Oh, okay.
mangoes.
Not
But
that.
this was
It has like an
the
East
mango
Indian
we
flavor.
So this is what it looks like intact. Okay, it's a round fruit.
I picked that mango. He said he's gonna.
That's a nice mango.
We still have some on the tree. It actually fruits very well here.
So far, that's
Um,
the one in the lead, I think, today.
I need that mango.
It's
Oh,
exciting.
and the seeds like
It's
dead
exciting
center, like a
because it's
Raposa.
Well, it kind of reminds me of a Rumani.
The
Look,
stem,
yes,
I
it's
mean.
shaped like that, but much larger than Romani.
Yeah,
does.
yeah, yeah.
Looks like a great.
What do you think, Paul, of this ambrosia?
Best one today.
The best one today.
All right, time to go in a different direction again.
Wow.
Let's go with.
The best one so far.
How
Hands
about
down.
we
It's actually
A
do-
lot
better
of different notes.
at a
in there.
long distance to others.
A lot of
This
notes.
is a sugar loaf. Okay,
We can try that sugar loaf.
so this is sugar loaf.
Same
This
name.
was planting number E4. It was
not
a
same.
Edward
Same
seedling,
mango.
and it's a hybrid of the Edward and the Pettigrew. Suppose is what Gary thinks. So, and look at that. It's got this kind of weird look to it, and Pettigrew gets this too, where it has this
Interesting.
white flesh on the perimeter here.
This does have a citrus flavor though, but not like a
It
Bobby.
tastes like- It tastes like
I was just about to say, I just got a grapefruit, like you said, from that one earlier, along the skin. I just got a little grapefruit flavor.
Yeah, sugar
Ooh, that's
loaf is
good.
nice. Very sweet.
That's very good. But yeah, I agree. I think the ambrosia was a little better.
a little better.
Yeah.
Smell this. I don't know if you'll be able to smell it.
no smell.
Yeah, good, right?
Got him.
Very unique flavor.
Hey, what's up?
This is the ambrosia.
I don't smell anything.
Well, if we picked it fresh, you would smell it.
Alex, you got any ambrosia trees?
In the ground, I do.
No, for sale.
Yeah,
Oh,
she should be.
that I'm not
Moss,
sure.
I thought Moss
All
was
right.
bringing
We might.
her over. Yeah, she's
We're just
not
gonna smell
there.
it and make it.
Well,
All right,
let's
let's do cotton candy.
Okay.
This is cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a late season, and it's
This is a kit seedling from Gary's breeding project, and it's a hybrid of the kit and the Gary. This has more of a classic mango flavor, so it's not going to taste necessarily like coconut or something
Like a
that.
keto.
Yeah, this one's good. I like this. I have this. This is nice.
Very sweet usually.
Yeah, that sugar loaf did something to my tongue too. It's a little strong on there.
That cotton candy.
I can tell you. I can taste the Gary.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is more like a kid, more or less.
Well, it's classic mango flavor. That's up Tom's alley.
Thank you, Alex.
What do you think, Tom?
I love it.
John.
Oh, a little bit of orange, a little bit of coconut. A little bit of orange at first.
I can get.
And a
I,
little
Would
bit
you
of
like a
coconut.
I get
slice
the
of
Gary.
cotton candy?
I get that Gary orangeness and then a little coconut after.
coconut.
Oh, good.
I think that's pretty good. It's
Mm,
not the best cotton candy I've individually eaten,
Okay.
but it's good. It's a very
such a
good.
sweetness to it.
Is it common for the cotton candies to get jelly seed?
Yeah, when they tree ripen. This was
Okay.
picked green, so it
So
did
it's
not.
better-
This did not get any jelly.
It's
seed.
better to pick these not on the tree, the cotton candies?
That's what we were just discussing, Paul.
It's better to actually pick them green and ripen them off the tree. Now they can tree ripen, but they're a lot more likely to get ripened. Okay, let's do white
You
Piri.
don't have any.
Oh,
mine
white
and Tom's favorite, one of our favorites for this last year.
Absolutely.
And this has a spicy flavor, kind of like the Bombay, the ice cream. A good. It's really nice. It's
Like a sunrise.
even more of a spicy flavor to it. It's really nice.
Yeah, a lot of spice in this variety. Tom, you've had this. haven't you?
Mhm.
Okay,
This
so-
year, it was my
Paul, can you have it first and tell us
this
how it
was
is?
my revelation mango for me this year. This was like my
Yeah, my
What's this
trees are
one
good
again?
this
one
year.
of my
White
new
Piri.
favorites.
From Hawaii. Yeah, that's
yeah,
real
Oh,
rich.
even the smell,
Oh yeah,
even the smell.
How is it, Paul?
best one today.
Oh,
Best
Better
one
than
ever.
Ambrosia?
This is great. This is great.
Better than ambrosia?
It's in my top 3 mangoes. This is one.
it's so
That's
rich.
good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
There's a lot going on there.
I even get a little, like a slight
It's got the
clove.
chalkiness too.
Yeah,
vanilla.
and there's vanilla, and there's a little even clovey. I get a little clove.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, those kind of spices.
White Piri is the winner. That's a mango tree you want to have.
Good.
Damn
It
good.
has like that spice, like
I felt
a
some
good
milk on it.
gram.
Do this in front of us.
a good gram of ice cream.
Oh, you did?
Or a
Thank you. man.
Bombay. It has all that kind of like.
That's
Bombay
good.
is so hard to fruit. Does this fruit like well though?
It does. It gets a good amount of powdery mildew, but if you spray it with the sulfur,
Right?
it'll come out really nice.
This next one is not
yeah,
very
sulfur,
big.
no, sulfur.
This is not a. This mango gets bigger than this. This isn't a big specimen for it. This is another of Gary's creations that doesn't have a name. This is 33-8, and this was a Cary seedling, but it almost certainly has zinc as its pollinating parent.
It looks
So
like a carries in
hybrid.
this direction.
Yeah, and actually a lot of them look like a dead ringer for Cary. This one kind of shows that, but not as much.
Would you say, Alex, besides Zill's actual nursery, you have more of his numbered ones that haven't been named yet than anyone else?
I guess probably Fairchild has a good number of them too. I don't know how many of them they've got. Maybe.
You have a good amount.
Yeah,
right?
we have a good amount of them. Yeah, and there's some others that we elected not to grow. So.
So you've tasted these before you got them?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice texture on this one.
Yeah.
It's like that.
So what number is this called?
33-8. It is a Cary seedling, but it does not taste like Cary. It has an Indochinese flavor.
Nope.
Not the best, but it has a weird flavor. But it's it's sweet and it's nice texture. Texture is
It
excellent.
tastes a little like a sweet
Like a
tart.
Florida.
Yeah, you can taste that. Yeah, exactly.
Like a
that.
Florigon, yeah.
Mm.
I'm getting
I'll
full.
eat it.
Yeah, okay.
It's nice along the
You
skin.
have no room for pizza?
Mm.
Nice,
Okay, sweet. I like it.
All right, next guy. All right, next we're gonna do 3-18. 3-18 is a Julie seedling that probably is a hybrid of Julie and the Gary.
Ooh.
See, Gary is used as the pollinating parent for almost all of these.
I noticed
For a
it.
reason.
And and it seems like they use a lot of Cary and kit seeds.
Your kit, too.
That's why he
see.
doesn't sell
Yeah.
Gary to everybody.
All right, here we go.
Now,
This was a drop, so you can see the bruise down there in the
Are
corner.
these considered late season?
This one, I am still learning about its seasons because I haven't been fruiting it for as long as the other stuff. So,
It looks
This one
like
I'll-
a sweet tart. Right.
actually, it kind of looks to me like a Juliet, but
Juliet. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Juliet's kind of late.
yes, I would say more of a mid-season mango, I
got
guess.
the
But
jelly.
Because I still got Juliet on my trees.
you got some jelly.
I got rid of the jelly part.
All right. This is a what number now?
3-18.
Mm.
It tastes like a Juliet.
A little bit, but it's got a little more going on.
More
I think.
coconut.
Yeah, more coconut.
Coconut cream.
for sure in there.
More coconut than a Julie.
Mm.
But the most coconut flavored mangoes I've tried is ice cream, Lumpur Benishan,
Mm-hmm.
and of course coconut cream.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the three most coconutty.
Pina
mangoes.
colada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pina colada too, but I was a little disappointed with pina colada. Kind of bland sometimes. I guess because it rained.
I tried pina colada here last year at the Father's Day event.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was so coconut.
This is pretty coconut.
This is coconutty too.
This is good. This is very similar to coconut cream.
Nice. That was nice.
Mhm.
All right, one more, and then we're done with what I've got here.
And try the best of the best.
All right, this last one we're trying here is St. Maui. This is
Okay.
from Hawaii,
Yeah!
and this one, this is a drop one, so there's going to be some bruising. I'm going to have to cut around here.
Now this to me tastes like green guava juice.
All
had
right,
it
well,
I got a
So-
treat.
Julian has a tree. Alex has a tree. A couple of trees.
we actually have 3 of them here.
3 of them.
Yeah,
I
okay.
have a tree.
This isn't bruised
I
too
got a
bad.
I got a
Yeah.
tree too.
You grow it, Bobby?
Yeah, I got a tree. No fruits yet. Small.
I've had this tree since early 2000s.
And hasn't fruited.
No, it has.
Oh, it fruits for you. Okay.
Fruit's fine. But
That's
green
too
guava
mild.
juice is what I get from it.
All right.
Like mango candy or green guava juice.
And it's interesting.
I'm not
because
great at describing this mango.
This
Okay.
is from Hawaii,
It's,
and so is the white
very,
Let's see if you pick up the green guava right now.
And behind the skin. Really
Alrighty.
good too.
You got to scrape the skin to get the full flavor of it.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm eating the skin.
I eat the skin too.
Oh, that's way different.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't
I
that
get
taste
apricot. I taste apricot.
I taste like
Whoa.
Green guava juice.
so many
Over here.
things.
Mmm.
Yeah, that's delicious.
I've never tasted a mango like this.
Great
before.
flavor, but the
It's
texture is not my favorite.
There's some kind of spice. The texture is
It's
unique,
not my
isn't
favorite.
it? It's
Marisol,
different.
Skin you can eat.
Marisol, ¿quiere un pedacito?
Mm.
A ver, what do you think it tastes like?
Like there's definitely a fruit component, like a fruit cocktail component.
So it reminds me
It's not a guayaba.
sometimes a little bit
Yeah.
of this drink that was called Juicy Juice when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. that's
Artificially
It
flavored
tastes,
juice.
it tastes like that a little bit in
Mhm.
some respects. And sometimes it tastes like guava and sometimes it tastes like passion
Look
fruit.
at my
Mhm.
Yeah.
Paul, you get any green guava juice from this?
I never had green guava juice, but I definitely get guava. It's
I have
good.
a guava, had green guava. It does have a guava fruit.
Very good. That's nice.
Now, guava mango tastes like
The
ripe
scent
guava.
alone mango, right?
Yeah.
Santolon tastes like ripe guava.
Okay, that's all the mangoes I've got.
Top 3 mangoes of the day, what were they?
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia,
White
white
Piri.
Piri, and that was
When we have the second,
last one.
Still 3-12.
that was our
Oh,
second
that
one that
was
we
the-
tried. I love that.
That
one
was like
too.
the Jakarta type
Yes,
flavor. Yeah.
yes. Those were my
Okay.
top 3.
What was the last one we had? That coconut.
That was a Julie
Still
seedling.
3-18.
That was good.
Julie seedling.
I mean, it's hard to decide, but
Of all today, the
It's
Gary
like-
was the worst.
no way.
Which one?
The worst
said
one?
Gary was
The worst
the
one.
You said Gary was the worst?
No,
That's
I'm
what he
just busting the shop.
I'm offended.
No, that Jivali, that Star
Lolly
one,
Jua.
that was.
Lolly Jiwa.
Oh, yeah.
it sounds like a mango. Like you
Okay.
walk
I
into
thought
the Star
Lolly
Wars
Jiwa
bar.
was the worst.
Yeah.
I'm
Lolly
surprised.
Which one did you think was the worst?
Lolly Jiwa, which isn't a mango, I guess.
Oh, well, that wasn't a mango. And then there was the one that John was saying. It's just, he kind of said, "Oh, it's just a classic." What was that?
Orange
It
Sherbet.
had a woman's name,
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Yeah, that one was just. I would
Just
say
an average.
run of the
tasting.
mill, decent.
It's just as good as a grind.
I thought
Yeah.
that the best was probably exactly what you just said. Ambrosia, White Piri, and the 3-12.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
I
were
agree.
all superb.
So-
Those were like 5 out of 5s or 4.5 out of 5s or whatever.
Yeah.
I won't split hairs on it, but I thought that those were definitely the 3 best. And yeah. All right. Any thoughts?
I pretty the same. I like the white piri and the ambrosia. I like the Ski Maui too. It was the first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, I
Maui,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, and the Lali Jua is the worst. That's not even a mango.